Hello friends, today I will show you my studio that I recently shifted in my drawing room of my house. It is a very simple and I don't equip with the expensive gear. You can see I took my best product shots in this studio. To produce high quality photos, a professional photographer needs a studio. Few factors required for the product photography photo studio. The gears I am using require space such as photography table. The size you need will depend on the size of your products. Lighting continuous versus strobe, number of lights and stands, backdrop and specialized gears. Almost all products require preparation before they are photographed. So I consider the product size, product packaging, cleaning and assembly. For the productive product photography, I need an efficient workflow for staging products to be photographed and products that have been photographed. So I dedicated separate space for these gears. To build a photography studio, you need to spend a high amount of money actually. But I never take it as a barrier. I am using very less expensive gears in my studio because I believe that a right photographer is who can produce the result what they have. Let's walk through my studio and know about my gears, those I am using in creating the awesome shot. I am taking you from my living room to walk you to my drawing room that I am using from my photo studio. I am taking this video with the 80 to 105 mm Nikkor lens and my camera is a D7500. You will see the studio stands, a table, tripod and wooden racks from this view. Later I will explain about my all gears. You can also see a studio stand with the PVC pipe and a strobe. I have already on the switch of the strobe. I am coming close to the PVC pipe. You will see where I use it. In this clip you can see I hang the umbrella on the PVC pipe and use it as a overhead light. If you want to know how can I create this setup, you can watch the complete video on it. I have added a link in the description and also added a card above. Normally this setup I use for the overhead light for the e-commerce product shots with the white background. It can also use in the portrait photography. You can see I am using this DIY setup as a boom stand and also added weight like a sandbag hang on the end of the boom rod. And I place the product under the DIY light source and I shoot with this setup. You can see picture is perfectly exposed and background is a perfect white for the e-commerce photography. I normally use this setup when I shoot many products on the same day. I created this setup when I got an assignment to shoot 200 products. In the second stand, I fit my Godox V860 Mark II flash in the Godox S-type bracket. I use this flash in my 90% shoot. It is not an expensive speedlight. It is a price approx $150 and you can see it is a fit in the S-type mount and I am using it off camera flash and also add Godox 80 cm Octa softwoods for the speedlight. In corner of my studio you can see the shelves where I keep my accessories, some props, background sheets and products. In last shelf I keep my umbrellas. In the left middle shelf I keep glass aquarium that I use for the splash or water shots. I shoot many pictures in the glass aquarium. In this clip you can see how I am creating water drops and shooting high speed flash photography. These type of the pictures I have taken in the glass tray that I forgot to show you. You can see full video on it how I shoot these images. I have already added the link in the description and also added card above. In another shelf, I kept my current products, their shooting is under progress. Behind my chair, you can see few tiles that I use for the wooden textures. Next to the tiles, I keep some black or white boards. Those I use for the reflectors and the background. This is my studio tripod that I use for the most of pictures. It is a Manfrotto 190X Pro. It is a very good tripod. I have already added the link in the description. Where can you buy? In the next clip you will see how it works.
This tripod comes with leg levers, which allow you to adjust the leg positions of the tripod for those awkward angles you may find in the field. It also has lever leg locks for changing the tripod height in a quick and easy motion. It comes with padded leg wraps to protect your hands from the cold metal, and it has an adjustable center column for adjusting the height of the tripod head. In addition, a unique feature of this tripod is the single button 90-degree column, which allows you to put the center column at a 90-degree angle, ideal for doing macro photography.
Now I am working with you to show you backdrops I am using for my shooting. Middle table I use for the product photography and the back I use for the big products or portrait shooting. Also use green screen for the video projects. At present, green cloth is hanging on the backdrop stand. From this angle of my studio, you can see the second stove that I am using. It is not a fancy stove. It is a very old model with a 100-watt bulb. No LED in it. I bought the second-hand pair from a wedding photographer for just $100. These are not compatible with my Godox trigger and its X1 wireless technology. So I am using them manually and sync with the optical wireless system. Camera is on manual and Godox trigger and flash on manual mode too. New Godox stoves are built in the X1 wireless system and support fully Nikon FP or Canon HSS high-speed sync. This is a stair softbox. I also use them as a strip softbox to cover half with the black paper. I also created another DIY for my backdrop. Tailors use Velcro on the backdrop, so each backdrop has a Velcro on the top. The adhesive strip of the Velcro pasted on the PVC pipe. The PVC pipe is pulled from the middle of the pipe of the backdrop stand. So you can rotate PVC pipe to roll the cloth over the PVC pipe. The PVC black roll I use for the black backdrop and black platform. I have clipped backdrop with the clips to keep flat the platform. So these are my basic gears and a simple studio. If you are worried about the cost of the studio, no need to worry. Believe in yourself and keep learning. You can do magic with the gears you have. When you will have surplus or you have enough clients, then you can upgrade your gears. One thing remember, camera and gears can do magic if person behind the camera know how to get maximum from it. Either you are using basic or you are using Hasselblad iconic cameras. Hope you like this video. Soon I will come with a new video. Thanks for watching.